Hey everybody, what's going on? Uh, I showed you that wine yesterday, that barefoot wine. You know, like I said, it's okay for what it costs, but it's not that terrific. This was the wine I was talking about. Sutter Home. It says Sutter Home Family Vineyards. Uh, since 1890 they've been making it, and this is 2009. Um, these wines like this are meant to be enjoyed within 3 years. It's not going to get any better, uh, like putting it in a shelf on its side, waiting for it to become better. It won't get better. It'll actually deteriorate and get worse. So these young wines, you want to drink them within 3 years. And when you go to the store and you pick them up, you always look at the date. Make sure it's not beyond those 3 years, because a lot of people that get shifty, they buy this stuff cheap when it's like 4 or 5 years old, and it's pretty much shot, and they put it on the shelf with the good stuff and sell it for the same price. So let's pop it open, see what it says in the back here. It says family owned in the Napa Valley with a tradition of producing quality wines from grapes. Now that's important. Listen to that again. Quality wine from grapes. A lot of people use high fructose corn syrup and grape flavoring and sugar and call it wine. Grown in California's premier vineyards. So what that means is they're getting wine grapes from other vineyards, which is cool. Sutter Home has some actually really expensive wines. Some of their wines are fantastic. I like them just as much as Kendall Jackson. Discover why people have become having a Sutter Home as an American favorite. And it is true. It is an American favorite. Alright, so let's pop this bad boy open. I'm going to show you guys how to make meatloaf today. I'm going to do it with my other camera so I can edit it so it'll be one video instead of this high def. Doing the high def, yo. No, doing the high definition. You know, every time I try and edit something, it literally takes an hour and a half to edit it. But when I do it in the regular format, I get it all done in about 5 minutes and upload it in 15. Now, this is another thing you gotta look for. You see the Sutter Home cork here? It's actually made of cork. What the problem is, the world is running out of cork trees, and you get things like this polymer, styrofoam type gig, phony cork. And a lot of times these plastic things, no matter what they say, leach toxins into your wine. I don't care what they say about that. They talk about the amount of polystyrene in children's bloodstreams. When we were little, we didn't have all these plastics, and everything wasn't in plastic; it was in glass, and or wood or paper. With all the introduction of plastics, you got to think from the time the child is born, he has a plastic bottle, a plastic nipple. He's got a plastic bag that he drinks his milk from. The milk comes from a plastic carton. You know what I mean? Think about it. The kids, their whole life, are stocking up on these polystyrenes, and they're finding it in their bloodstreams. So try and stay away from plastic. It's hard to do, I know that. Man, I drifted off the subject there, but finding a wine with real cork in it is a rarity, and we'll leave it at that. Okay. Now it smells like fruit juice, like it smells like wine should, like grapes. It doesn't smell like that stuff I had yesterday where it smells like sour grapefruits and alcohol. And honestly, it wasn't very pleasant. It's okay, but it is not terrific, and I wouldn't even consider it good. Uh, this one, very clear. The other one was very yellow. Yellow. And that is the way wine should taste. A little bit of fruity, a little bit of sweet. Alcohol in this one is 13%. It's the same as the other one, but it's not as offensive as the other one was. The other one was like up in your face. sour. It just lame. Sutter Home is a great wine. So I'm gonna upload this video. I'm a busy little camper today, aren't I? I'm gonna upload this video and then I'm gonna do something on making homemade meatloaf. It's gonna be a little different than what you're used to, but pretty much with all my videos, you get a lot of that. So I'm gonna do it with the other camera. So I'm just gonna keep the camera close to my head so you can actually hear me when I do it. What I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna sit there and chop everything up on camera. That's kind of boring. So what I'll do is I'll chop everything up ahead of time, and then I'll put it together so I don't put anybody to sleep. All right, guys. Later. I'll catch up with you later. We'll do the meatloaf. Woo!